Bigbossjock. Day 64 of the protest. Episode 39 of the radio show. My 750. 750 kilohertz. AM on your dial. Have the button set on your radio. It is the #1 station. That's what I heard. It's going to be #1. When you listen to this, it already is. It's not just another one. The more I listen to a radio show in all the world, it'll make more than a tremble, quite a rumble. Everywhere. Opening up an arena. Radio Rebelde. Vivo y directo. La Poderosa 750. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Junto a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Él es quien me ayuda a hacer la rima. Y yo digo gracias a nuestro Señor. Está aquí, acompañándome. Día 64 de protesta. Episodio 38 du radio show. Autre cosa de R. Je ne peux pas prononcer bien todavía. Estoy trabajando. Un jour. Professor Cooper, you heard the accusations. I mean, it'd be on the air. So I remember. Segment 7, is it 6? Yeah, a long conversation. With blue on the shirt. His name's Rick. It's interesting. Well, I wonder how it works. I was quite abused in that class, and I threw the accusations on the air. Well, they're written out there, and he's aware of this, so the listener understands. This all being covered by U.S. national security. So is me being sodomized by the sheriff in 05, hospitalized for 5 days. I don't find any of this matter. It's something light. And why am I? Because it's being taken lightly, and that's the topic of me, subject, being out in front of the F.B.I. field office, humiliated sex assault victim, holding a sign that says I'm sodomized. I was sodomized by the F.B.I. At this present time, no, I'm not. I sure am upset, though. And holding this sign, in my opinion, is a violation. Each and every day I must come out here and suffer this humiliation. I'll continue on with the show. Who's not? Well, okay, before I go today, it's my day. I'll see how I feel. I'll do an episode or two more, never know. We're aboard Bigbossjock Airlines. We will be arriving shortly. We're not going to have the Caminata today. I'm feeling fine on this vacation. How's your tour going? I'll speak right to you, Director McCabe. I'll do this. I don't recall you involved in the abuses. This is what I'm perceiving, so that's good news. We can start off on the right foot. I understand what's happening here, that I am being held under U.S. national security. I'll also treat your position with some respect, but only in that you're in that position. Meaning, I'll respect you as the person you are until you prove differently. Because that position that you're in is, for me as a symbol, representative of the slavery that I'm finding myself in. Living, my existence, how it's been enforced by men, such as the position you're in. The ones that were there before you, they chose to abuse their power to further their careers. So I've been writing to the FBI for some months now that maybe there's some agents that would act out of moral conviction instead of for only their paychecks. Maybe Director McCabe is one of these men who, instead of receiving the letter and continuing, in turn making himself another, this is my strategy right now, Director McCabe. No, it won't be Mr. McCabe. He's 2 years older than me. We got a little showdown going on here. It's me versus the Yankee government. You're one of the agencies. Right now I could hold this sign at 3 different facilities here in this town. Well, I was sodomized a different time, a different episode in 2005, which left me hospitalized. These records are being held from me, which is held from the public under U.S. national security. By doing this, and one of the federal agents involved in concealing would be Special Agent Skeen, who stood at the door, invokes U.S. national security. He's up on the 3rd floor. I'm a stim receiver, implant with stim receiver. I was arrested in 2004. I had no knowledge, awareness that I was implanted with a stim receiver. It's a lot of horseplay. I'm a little tired of the silly games. Let's come to terms, Director McCabe. I'd appreciate some action. Didn't know protesting was going to be my occupation. Let's have it be a short career and go further than what's been going on during this protest for the last 64 days. I'd appreciate your cooperation in opening up my archive, the one that possesses DIA, also CIA. It's going to be public information. This is going to lead to an investigation. Charges placed. Carter, he's the eldest alive of the group. All of them prosecuted. Charges been placed. I'm calling on the rural community. Bring justice. The Yankee government isn't capable. They need a lending helping hand. To you, Director McCabe, today seems like there's a different way, but it could be coming from the command center. I was watching you on the computer, and I'm thinking, all right, he's quite aware of me. And as I stated before, I don't believe you're part of the abuses. Doesn't mean that you couldn't have been. It means you probably weren't invited in. I know your wife's a senator. You're born in '68. So we're a similar age. 2 years difference. I'd call it the same, but it just depends. I mean, who's talking? No one's my age. They don't want to claim. They have to be born on the same day. And they say, yep, we're the same age. No, I'm not talking about Director McCabe. So we'll see how this goes. Director, I've given a lot of information, and I know 2 days is short. I know what's going on. This was planned. The arrest of Comey, I mean not arrest of Comey, the firing of Comey. Good afternoon. Nixon, the Lester video with Donald, the interview. Computer generation, Nixon tone. Saw it yesterday. Would have been on the 10th of May. Nixon tone, computer generated to Donald. Along with the computer generated squaring of the face, Kennedy-ness, scandal, impeachment before assassination. He didn't get impeached, they're frustrated. It'll be going on. It's not that he won't get impeached, the process will be going on. When he gets assassinated. The tapes, Nixon had tapes, Donald has tapes. I mean, maybe. It's the flavor of the day. It is the 12th of May. 6 corporations. They set the pace. I mean, that's collusion. Talking about a racket. I appreciate some cooperation. Where's the roll of that? You people know me. Now I see 13 colonies with a different political system. That's the way it will be. No more Yankee states. That flag is a symbol of tyranny. The Nazi takeover in World War II, this is what it led to. The roll in the perpetual downward spiral. Let it go now. Want to go? That's right. Yeah, it is the end of the episode. I need to finish the poem. Minutes by seconds, there's a problem, and they're aware of this. And I look at Director McCabe, I mean, I understand you're in the position you are, and you take things quite seriously. For me, it's a little difficult in the sense that I've been doing this for a lot of years, and the seriousness, not at the heart of the situation, in the way in which they see the power structure. Let me explain things to you, Director McCabe, just a bit of the way I think of the men, also women, positions similar to yours, and other positions of power throughout the Yankee government. What you've done is you're all in the three ring. The public and the actors also. And it's quite an attraction. Perpetual distraction. An illusion. As far as him as the law enforcement, it's no illusion what goes on the street. The tactics which are used, this situation needs defused, and they know that there's a race war on the way. Been programmed. He's aware of some of this MK Ultra programming. I would have to think. I don't want to accuse. So this is new territory for me. Being on the air live. I have not a position of power. It's that it's the director of the F.B.I. And I don't have a past, I believe, with this acting director. We're starting a new page. So this is, do we have a past? If we do, then okay. It's okay. It ain't okay. No, nothing is. Not a lot to say, but it'll be that way if it is. No, the same as with everyone else. I'll give them a chance and let's see where we go. I'm ready to dance. I'm out here walking back and forth in front of the FBI field office protesting, doing this once more. One day I believe I will get a radio. Yeah, one day I will. And then we'll just see what happens. It's a nice novel. Yeah. Well, nice look though, so I can look at this car. Hey, looking at me while you're looking at my car, you got the side of my sign. You're not on my side. No problem. I'm right out here in my territory. It's this sidewalk on this corner. Well, I know what I got. I got a sign that's very powerful. I'm no fool. I've been incarcerated for 558 days before in this county. I saw many cases pass by me, different men incarcerated on their way to prison. Jailed, it'd be called because I wasn't in prison. Felon making accusations such as these, taken quite seriously, that would not be tolerated if there wasn't truth in what I'm saying. I would be ejected immediately. Would have been. Egregious offenses as a child soldier under Carter. And all the rest, severe abuse, sexual abuse, torture. Barry Toro, just so you understand how CIA is, he's actually DIA. His mom is since the day. Way back. 87. Sexually abused me, Honolulu, Hawaii. I was 17. He was Barry, the one smoking the, not bass anymore, it's a rock. It was then. It wasn't the powder. Yep. That was his scene. Still is till today. And I do believe he carries that tutor in his pocket. Always ready to do a line or two. That's Barry's tune. Copo Light Show. Oh, that's a hookup with harp. The light in the sky, all by design. Believe in the grays, and who did arrive didn't fall out of a manger. His name was Barry, leader of the cult, called the Guru. Leader of the group, Barry Toro. At his side, Michael Robinson, the tranny man, right there. Both of them, gay. Queers all the way, the Q and the initials, the one at the end. And he sure did push that agenda. It wasn't his to choose. He obeys orders. Bow, wow, wow. We all want out. Maybe Barry does too. Sure did abuse. I was staying to the White House. 14. Bigbossjock signing off. This is it for this week. I don't know how many weeks it's been, but I do know this is day 64 of the protest. Episode 39 of the radio show. I sure appreciate a radio. Well, it was interesting speaking with you, Director McCabe, and I'll keep it this way until you prove me different. And then, well, it'll be McCabe. No, I won't do Director all the times. I'll call you McCabe sometimes. But when I'm speaking business, it'll be Director, and I'll give you the respect. I call him Skeen. He's part of your team. Good afternoon to all you Fed agents and all you law enforcement all across the Yankee states. Have yourself a good day. And to all you Reds Rebels out there, get ready. Cause some trouble? Well, hey, protesting, it is a little trouble. In the Rumble, we'll just have to see if Works does the protest. Otherwise, there might be trouble. Push, push might happen when they start shoving. I mean, which way are we going to go? There's one's is planned right now. That's not going to be the show. There's going to be two sides. Reds, rebels, and all the rest. At the end, just for us. Cleansed. Clean earth. Clean living. One political system. No more war. This is artistic expression. Expression done artistically. Here on the mighty 750. 750 kilohertz AM. Out here in front of the FBI field office, exercising my rights. Sweet home Alamo. Rebels know where to go. Continental divide. Unite. Divide then conquer. Help liberate the Lone Star State. Do that in first place. Number one right there, and everyone else head to the Rockies. Dig in. So do it at the same rate. Otherwise you all wind up in the Lone Star State and get boxed in. Take the Rockies. It's important. Where are you at? Idaho, Montana, Utah, Arizona, Colorado. I'm a farmer Mormon. I was born in Salt Lake City, Utah. My kinfolk, they come from Idaho. Where you at? Where's rebels? You gonna let Yankee Sam take your sidearms, your rifles, and the rest of your guns? What will be left? You got your sidearms, you got your rifle. Oh yeah. Well, that'd be considered same. Type of. Rise up, rebels. If you live in a state where it's permissible to carry your weapons and not have one in the chamber, exercise your right. Go out there right to the extent of the law. And show Yankee Sam you're not going to allow the government to take away your guns. This is Yankee Sam. Yankee Sam is all of them. They have lots of three-letter initials. And they're going to haul you off to Camp FEMA when you don't comply. The plan's there. Who's running the show at the top of the pyramid? They're not from your country. They're from Germany. They care about a global order. Not about you being number one. That was never the plan. Bigbossjock. Signing off. Before I go, the one only God, Father in heaven, right here. He helped me do the show. Helps me rhyme. We do it line by line. Good afternoon. And I do say thank you to the one only God, Father in heaven, Allah. Allah, Father in heaven. Next time I'll go Allah. I'll use that name for him first, not go. Always treat our Father in heaven with respect. Viola Davis, before I go, I wanted to address her. Yeah, the Mandinga, and she talked about how the Mandinga tribe, and look, I was giving you a bad time the other day, Viola. She's a known actress. She's being used for the global order agenda. The Mandinga tribe. She's over the highlight by the 6 corporations. She's to be idolized for her people to worship her community called the African American community. She's in the leadership of duping them, the community, one of the chosen, the idols. Mandinga tribe, the women who were infertile, they threw kibosh into the air and they hollered up there. They criticized. No, I don't. She didn't say criticized. She said hollered. And it was quite a festival. Sounds like a ritual. Our Father in heaven is to be respected and awaits reverence. So, and patience. A woman who is not fertile, her way to ask our Father in heaven to enable her to conceive wouldn't be to dance around and holler into the air, yelling, demanding at him for a baby. That's not the way. To be able to conceive, which leads to having a baby, and that is part of the program. Procreation, no fornication. Then, no need to worry about the abortion, because a filthy society wouldn't be that way anymore. It'd be a healthy society. The cases of rape, murder, violence in every way, drug abuse, across the board. If people practice high moral values, well then, there's the answer. The drug abuse, that's part of low moral values. There's a reason. Abuse, escape, psychology behind all these actions is being used. The psychiatry, the doctors at the DIA, CIA, they're very aware how functions the mind. The people are being programmed all the time, their whole life, conditioned from the time they arrive to think a certain way. That was just a mention there of Viola Davis, and I don't want to close the door on anyone being part of the group of Reds Rebels. At the same time, I don't enjoy watching you promote the global agenda. For today, I'll leave it there, but I did want to follow up on what I mentioned the other day. Radio Rebelde. Esa será la última emisión para aujourd'hui. Es un gusto tener ustedes a bordo. Aerolíneas El Gran Jefe regresa pronto y disfruta su tiempo acá en Lima, Perú. ¿Qué ciudad yo voy a escoger? Donde yo fui muchas veces. Yo puedo decir DF, el Distrito Capital. Puedo estar ahí en San Salvador esperando unos minutos. Mi plupa iba a abordar otra fois. Managua no tan frecuentemente, porque no fue en la ruta del grupo línea que yo escogí. Escogí en los tiempos 90. Escogido ya está. La línea 5 para $563 ida y vuelta. Con 4 paradas o 3. Y eso es como me llevan a otras partes del mundo. Haciendo la escala. Ellos, la día la hacía y me quitó el tiempo. Que yo debía estar con mi hija y no tenía idea que yo no estuve con ella. Pasando momentos buenos. Fue una ilusión, solamente un momento, un corto plazo, cuando yo pensé que fue mucho más del tiempo. Ellos me quitaron mucho, mi familia. Fernando fue ahí antes. Me gustaría dar gracias a nuestro único Dios. Acá en el programa mi compañero, que me acompaña, me guía, me ayuda. Yo digo gracias a nuestro Señor. Firmando fuera.